What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It's Saturday night, or Saturday evening, soon to be Saturday night, and I am excited as can be because tomorrow we'll get a little taste. Of football because tomorrow we'll be at the CSA show where Micah Parsons is going to be there, Jalen Tolbert's going to be there, and along with some of the greatest Cowboys of all time. And what I'm doing is I'm making some pieces that I want to get autographed to give away. You know how they always say, don't use the Lord's name in vain, you know? Don't use his name in vain, okay? And I'm going to tell a lot of you people out there, don't reference and use the Cowboys name in vain either. If you do not know anything about the players that earned those 5 Super Bowl champions, see, I was around for all of them. I was around and alive for every single Super Bowl that the Dallas Cowboys went to. I remember as a 4-year-old kid them losing, not so much the game, but remembering how my dad was dejected. But I certainly remember the game when they beat the Miami Dolphins for their first Super Bowl. I remember that. I still have a button that's downstairs in my cabinet from that game. Yeah, it's that old. I remember how close we were with the Steelers and how much I hated it. I remember us beating the Denver Broncos and the Orange Crush that they used to call them, like the soda. I remember the Roger Staubachs, the Craig Mortons, of course, Don Merediths, okay? I remember seeing the Doomsday Defense and those guys. So when I say that we've got 5 rings, I experienced all of those players. I idolized them growing up. If you do not know anything about those players, and see, this is what pissed me off last year. Last year, I was fortunate enough to be there at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And if you're truly a football fan, you need to go to Hall of Fame at least once. There's a lot to take in there, and all of the greats, and I mean all of the greats. You may not be fans of players of other teams, but you have to respect guys like Johnny Unitas or Dick Night Train Lane and things like that. Great players that were the cornerstone of the NFL, that were playing it more for the love of the sport than instead of getting paid. There was no, I'm holding out for the big money and things like that, or trade me. You ended up being a Cowboy player for life. And see, this is what irked me. Having Jimmy Johnson, having Cliff Harris and Drew Pearson, all 3 going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame together. Because of COVID, it was 2 years together. Having gone to Drew Pearson's after party with guys like Bob Lilly, Mr. Cowboy, and I'm going to get him to autograph this to him. Having guys like that, Roger Staubach, Tony Dorsett, Charles being there, Michael Irvin, all of the greats were literally there speaking about Drew Pearson. Sadly, nobody gives a rat's ass about those guys, and that's fine. It's fine if you don't care about the history of the Cowboys because you weren't there to experience. I can understand that. But by God, all means, do not reference, we got 5 rings, and you know nothing about those guys that sacrificed everything. Those guys that are now dying off. Those guys that bled for the blue and the silver of the Dallas Cowboys. See, I feel honored to be able to go through and to meet those guys, to get a picture with them, to talk to them for a moment or two, because I understand what it meant and the sacrifices that they gave up. Because some of these guys are not in great shape. There's lots of them that I would love to meet, but they're no longer here, or they're no longer physically able to go out and do these things. Some of these guys are doing these things because they have no other money or means. Because football, once they're done with you, they were done with you. And that's the thing that kind of bothers me. So do me a favor. If you don't take the time to respect these guys, by all means, don't take credit for their Super Bowls. Whew. My man David Wiley's going to join me tomorrow. Michael Anthony Fitness Reactions will be there. And we'll be seeing the Lion, Micah Parsons. Unfortunately, I can't get him to autograph one of these things. Micah Parsons only does NFL licensed merchandise. Him and CeeDee Lamb, that's something new that I hadn't heard before. But we have several more of these that we have to do. I've got to do the Manster. I want to get Jalen Tolbert and stuff done. And get these things together. Because they'll be coming to a man cave near you soon. Hope you guys are enjoying the day. I do what I do, and that's constantly working. I gotta sand this one out. Sand this one so I can get it varnished next. Hope you're having a great day, and it's getting steamy out here right now. It had been really nice all week. Bill Bates, the first guy to make special teams cool. Bob Lilly, Mr. Cowboy, the Cowboys' first Hall of Famer and first draft pick. George Teague, the man who ended up kicking T.O. off the star. Yeah, I look forward to seeing all of them tomorrow. And of course, we'll be bringing it to you guys as well. Have a great Saturday, and I'm going to be up all night. But then again, what else is new? I'm always up all night. Have a good one.